Today, we're gonna make superhuman French toast that has 426 calories and 46 grams of protein. If you're on a shred diet like myself, this is the ultimate shredding breakfast idea because it's got 46 grams of protein, less than 500 calories. It's gonna keep you full. And if you're trying to build muscle, it's also the ultimate healthy breakfast idea because it's loaded with protein and it's so easy to make. All you're gonna need is some thick bread. You need thick bread for this recipe. I'm gonna explain in a second. Liquid egg whites, ground cinnamon, some fat-free cooking spray, and I recommend a whey protein isolate. This protein is specifically made to maintain quality and purity at high cooking temperatures, so recommend a good cooking whey protein isolate. More on this in a second. Now, I know I'm gonna get a million accusations for stealing Greg Doucette's anabolic French toast. Now, first of all, shout out to Greg Doucette. He's one of my favorite fitness YouTubers, and he was the first person to bring anabolic French toast, to YouTube. Now, 5 years ago, on this very same YouTube channel, I had an anabolic fried chicken recipe and an anabolic sweet potato protein recipe. So I'm no stranger to anabolic cooking. In fact, I don't know if I was the first person to coin the term anabolic cooking, but I was definitely one of the first, and I actually uploaded my video before Greg Doucette's anabolic French toast video. So I'm not copying Greg Doucette. What I tried to do was improve the anabolic French toast recipe. So in his recipe, he recommends that you use any type of bread. I think he uses P28 bread, or he says any regular ass bread.
My regular ass bread that I don't care what you say, it's as good as rice, as healthy as rice, I don't care what you say, and I like it.
I recommend thick ass bread because this recipe right here, if you get a thick sliced multi-grain bread like this, it's going to absorb 46 grams of protein in only 2 slices. So I have perfected this recipe. You're gonna do a half a cup of egg whites, and unlike Greg Doucette's anabolic French toast, we're gonna use protein powder. Now he used a bunch of, I think he calls it fake ass sugar.
2 packets of Sugar Twin, or whatever sugaring, fake sugar crap that you want. The more sugar you put in, the better it tastes to a point. So put as much as you want.
You don't need the Splenda, you don't need the fake sugar because the protein powder has all of the sweetener you need built into it. So you can really do any flavor you want. I'm using anabolic pebbles, aka Fruity Pebbles flavor from my company Elfline. This stuff is incredible in this recipe. Now, if you're on a shred, cinnamon's a great metabolism booster, so I'm throwing in some cinnamon as well. And in his recipe, he recommends use vanilla extract. You don't need to go to the store and buy vanilla extract. The recipe is perfectly fine without vanilla extract. You literally just need these ingredients, so enough talking, let's get right to it. So I'm gonna start off here. We have a big tub right here, a big bowl. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take half a cup of egg whites. Now these are yellow, but they're still egg whites. It's just like, I don't know, some fake yellow added to it. Anyways, it's delicious, it's perfect for the recipe, the macros are on point. Now, we got half a cup of liquid egg whites. I'm actually gonna grab this tub over here because it's already open. And you're gonna do 1 scoop of whey protein isolate. So this is 25 grams of whey protein isolate. Do a tiny bit more. There's a little bit of space there at the shaker. There we go. So, what you are going to do now is, forgot the most important metabolism booster. Cinnamon, guys, incredible for metabolism. It's gonna help you guys get shredded a little bit faster, lower that blood sugar. So just throw some cinnamon in there. And now what you're gonna do is, I use a fork, you should probably be using a whisk, but this is actually quite easy to do. This might take you like 30 seconds, but what you wanna do is you wanna make sure all of the protein is absorbed in here. So you're gonna see the little like white protein thing. See how I'm just getting all that protein? There's gonna be a little bit of chunkage. See little anabolic pebbles kind of peeking their way through there. So get this mixture good to go. So 30 seconds, whisk it around. And this right here, this is the protein gold. This is gonna soak up 46 grams of protein. This is for 2 slices of bread. So I know in Greg's video, he recommends you do a meal prep. For a meal prep, all you would do is 4 to 5x this. So if you guys wanna have it for Monday through Friday, simply take the ingredients I'm recommending that you use and multiply them by 5. Now, here's the most important part, guys. So we got that mixture all set. Now, what we're gonna do here is you are going to take this bread on one side and you're gonna soak it in just like that. Look at that. So let it sit for about 10 seconds. And remember, guys, all these workout videos, all these tips I give you, they don't really mean shit if you are not putting in enough grams of protein, you're not putting the right foods in your diet. So this is such an easy way to get in quality carbs and protein. Yes, bread is a quality carb, guys. You can eat bread on a fat loss diet, on a muscle building diet, whatever you want. I let this soak in, and then I take this little, I don't even know what you call this thing, little tongs here. So I'm gonna put this in the bowl, and this is ready to be cooked. Now, before while I get this soaked in here, we're gonna do a fun notification squad giveaway. So I'm gonna pick someone in the first 3 hours of uploading this video to win my Superhuman RIP program that I'm on right now. And all you have to do is comment down below the last thing that you ate. So comment down below the last thing that you ate. Keep it PG-13, guys, come on. I already can sense I'm gonna get a lot of inappropriate comments, but comment down below the last thing that you ate. And one person is gonna win the Superhuman Ripped program. That's the 12-week shredding program that I'm on right now. And looking forward to seeing those answers, guys. So look at this. Okay, the key is you wanna get all this soaked up. So this thick bread right here, although it's got a little bit more carbs and a little less fiber than say a thin sliced multi-grain bread, like I have Dave's Killer Bread here, you're actually gonna soak up more protein and it's gonna keep you more full. So look at this. All right, so we're gonna flip this one time and we're gonna take our talents to the skillet and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to make this because it literally will only take you another 3 to 4 minutes and this recipe will be ready to be devoured. So we are ready to make the Superhuman French toast. So as you can see, the bread soaked up all of that mixture. That's why the thick bread is so important. No more left right here. Off camera, I sprayed the pan and I used a fat-free cooking spray, but that doesn't mean there are no calories in cooking spray. I actually added 18 calories. It's 9 calories per gram of fat, so I added a little bit of calories to give you guys an accurate reading. Yes, there is calories in cooking spray, guys. So medium heat, very important. You don't wanna burn it, so get that pan nice and hot. Look at that. Look at that. So if you have any additional mixture, you know, you could dump it on in. Literally, like that bread, I let it soak in there for a couple minutes and it soaked it all up. So what I recommend, as I spill all over the ground here, I recommend medium heat and you wanna get it light brown. So 2 to 3 minutes on each side. And if you're meal prepping, guys, you can literally meal prep for the entire week and you can make all this French toast. So let's say you're making 10 slices. That is gonna take you about 10 minutes of time, guys. So you really have no excuse not to get in a high quality breakfast every single day. You should have, all of your breakfast should be loaded with protein, whether you're trying to build muscle or burn fat. It is so important. So while we're waiting for this to cook, I'm gonna flip it here in about a minute. I want you guys, do me a favor, comment down below if you have tried Greg Doucette's anabolic French toast recipe. Really curious to, you know, first of all, know if you guys are subscribed to Greg Doucette and if you've tried his anabolic French toast recipe. Shout out to Greg Doucette. I know, like I said at the start of the video, I'm trying to improve your recipe, but I think the entire YouTube fitness community is really inspired by you. You probably made 700 videos in the last year and a half, so keep up the amazing work, and I'm pretty sure you're starting your own supplement company soon, so I'm sure it'll be amazing quality, just like everything else you're doing. So we're gonna let this sizzle, and I think it's only been about 2 minutes. I'm not timing or anything, but look at that. 2 minutes, that's all it took, guys. 2 minutes, that is perfect French toast. You will not find better French toast than this at Denny's, at IHOP, anywhere else. Might have to take over, start a new Denny's. Look at that. Amazing, amazing, amazing French toast. And I'm gonna let this cook for 2 minutes. And by the way, a lot of you guys are probably thinking like, oh, protein powder, that's not that great quality source of protein. Whey protein isolate specifically is the highest quality protein source in the world according to something called the Protein Digestibility Corrected Amino Acid Score, PDCAAS. I have an entire video coming on the top 10 protein sources for building muscle, and it's basically a scientific reading of how basically the bioavailability of a protein source and how your body uses it to build muscle, repair, and regenerate tissue. Whey protein isolate, like is in this recipe, 100 out of 100. There are a few other protein sources that are 100 out of 100, like eggs. I think eggs are 100 out of 100. Chicken is like either a 98 or 99, I forgot. But with whey protein isolate, you're actually getting 100% protein. There's hardly any carbs or fat. So whey protein isolate is actually one of the highest quality protein sources, and it's pretty much the cheapest when you factor in how many grams of protein you get for every single dollar spent. So if you guys want to try this recipe with anabolic pebbles, with any of the Superhuman proteins, I highly recommend it. Tap the link down below and use the code MAKEMESuperhuman for 20% off Superhuman protein. We hardly ever discount Superhuman protein. The only time we've done it is for National Protein Day. So this is the highest quality whey protein isolate you're gonna find. Perfect for post-workout drinking and perfect for this recipe. So let's, this is probably ready to go. Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. Superhuman French toast, simple as that. So I'm gonna turn off the skillet and I'm gonna show you guys the pancake syrup I recommend here in 1 second. So here you have it, Superhuman French toast, 426 calories, 46 grams of protein, will satisfy your deepest, darkest cravings, tastes so good, and I recommend you use Walden Farms 0-calorie pancake syrup or any 0-calorie pancake syrup that you want. So such an easy and delicious recipe. Now you guys have no excuse not to get in an amazing high protein breakfast. So comment down below when you try this recipe. Really curious to see how you guys like it. And if you've watched until the end of the video, I have an epic gift for you. Free Superhuman protein sample tub. So we have a very limited supply, so make sure you act fast. But this is exclusive for my YouTube fan who watches until the end of my videos. If you click the link down below and use the code MAKEMESuperhuman, you're gonna get a free Superhuman protein sample tub with your purchase of a 20% off Superhuman pre-workout. So free Superhuman protein and 20% off Superhuman pre-workout. Both of these are almost never discounted. So all you have to do is tap the link down below and use the code MAKEMESuperhuman, but this is only available to the first 250 people who take action because we only have so many of the Superhuman protein sample tubs. So tap the link down below, and if you want to stay right here on YouTube, I'm going to put in my recent uploads right around the screen, and I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. I cannot wait for you guys to get in your Superhuman French toast, and I will see you on the next video.
You ain't got no gains. You ain't lift no weights.